Today, God proclaims that His love for you extends and salvages you. The Father proclaims, "I am your sanctuary and your salvation from all adversarial threats. I am aware of your yearnings and aspirations. I am aware of what your eyes have yearned to see and the hope for which your heart has been starved in anticipation. Accept the testimony of my Spirit today, which proclaims, all is well. All is good, proclaims the Father. All is well, for my affection is unwavering. All is well, for my hand is unimpeded. All is okay, for you are neither forgotten nor neglected. Seek solace for your spirit and permit forgiveness to manifest. Permit healing, every injury to be repaired and restored to wholeness. This is my affection and concern for you, my dear. Today, a thunderous event looms on the horizon of your existence. The advantageous showers of my Spirit are converging onto your life today. Shut your eyes to the arid and desolate present and inhale the sweet, moisture-rich breeze of my presence into your life. I will saturate you and inundate you with the streams of my benevolence and favor. Indeed, the Father proclaims that the dry season has concluded. The parched and fractured soil of your aspirations is yielding the neglected fruits of prior compliance. I stated that I would neither abandon you nor neglect you. I have arrived like the rain, both the early and latter rains upon your land, including the terrain of your own heart and existence. Allow your melody to be that of the plowman surpassing the reaper. Allow your song to be that of an individual whose conflict has concluded and whose blessings have arrived, for this is your inheritance from my hand today. God implores you to permit love to transform you now. By embracing love, you are embracing me, for did I not declare in my word that love is my essence? Indeed, the Father permits the I am that I am of my love to inspire and revitalize you today. Permit the love that I embody to guide you beyond the resentments and injuries that have confined you to suffering and the past. The Father advises us to relinquish the past. Dearly cherished, relinquish the past, and embrace the future I have orchestrated for you, including the abundance of my table. Dearest, cease to perceive oneself in a manner devoid of love. Embrace a loved more mentality today, as this is the environment I have created and welcomed you to inhabit. Eliminate all apprehension of deficiency or deprivation and immerse them in my boundless love. All fears, each affliction, each loss, immerse them in the depths of my love, faithfulness, and commitment to your life. Observe every concern vanish beneath the radiant profundity of my affection for you. Observe how my love engulfs and eradicates every concern. My dear, this embodies my care and affection for you, and now I have resolved that you shall comprehend the entirety of my love and my I am essence. The Father proclaims, my love is unfailing, beloved. My affection is unwavering and unchanging. My love is constant, there are no moments of greater or lesser affection. I resolved, before the inception of the world, to love you unconditionally and infinitely. Recognize that you are cherished on this day. Embrace the understanding and reassure yourself with the certainty that my love is your source for every obstacle and adversity. You are cherished, and as my beloved, nothing can contest my love or sever the loyalty with which I adore you. God indicates that you will recognize the impending arrival of my reign upon hearing my sound. Some will assert that it thundered. Some will be diverted by the angelic manifestations that accompany all my actions. However, if you concentrate on my heart, you will perceive my resonance. My sound is audible in the media. My presence can be noticed in the mundane dialogues of individuals in your workplace or dining establishments. My voice indicates that the Father will invariably precede my precipitation. Some are advocating for drought and the rejection of my blessings on the planet. They consider that to be my verdict on the wicked. Is that all the cross imparted to them? If I took pleasure in the annihilation of the malevolent, I would not have dispatched my Son to perish. My Son, in torment upon the cross, serves as my reply to the most despicable transgressor. The Father proclaims, "Allow my love to envelop you today." When you feel outraged and enraged by the behavior of others, heed my whisper. Are you able to perceive its incessant repetition? Grant forgiveness. Discharge. Blessed. Grant forgiveness. Discharge. Blessed. As you extend forgiveness, release, and blessings to people who do not fulfill my goals in your life, I will subsequently forgive, release, and bless you in unforeseen ways that you have been imploring me for. I am aware that you are cognizant of this, states the Father. That is the reason you perceive my sound. My reign arrives in anticipation of the compliance I expect you to exhibit today. God advises today, do not respond to your critics. Those in your vicinity are struggling to accept your vocation. They do not perceive you as I do, which causes them to falter regarding you. Would you like assistance with that? Affectionate regard for them unconditionally. I have summoned you to embrace humility. This does not imply that you should succumb to the influence of men or demons. Humility serves as a reference point in your journey with me, irrespective of human opinions. Within that humility, you will discover the grace to embody love. I have not contacted you to exist in anyone's shadow or to submit to the judgments of others over your identity and responsibilities. The waters you are traversing this season have led many to ruin, as they permitted the distractions of others to steer their life onto the rocks of illegitimate authority. The Father asserts that this is not the moment for cautious failure or to gauge the views of the ill-informed. Lower the sails of your spirit and orient your rudder to my wind. I am guiding you to the unexplored realms of your sacred purpose inside me. The Father asserts that you have maintained a continuously steady path in life for a prolonged duration. I have impeded your foot from stumbling, however the landscape remains largely unchanged. You have pondered, Father, when will the promises you have instilled in my heart be realized? You are not merely an ambitious person but also one imbued with deep fervor. Some individuals have suggested that your perspective lacks sufficient humility, asserting that you display arrogance. Nonetheless, the Father directs my beloved to pursue a more elevated vision. Let your expectations function as the spacecraft that elevates you to a higher domain. You will attain progress in health, favor, and influence. I will speak, and my knowledge will be disclosed. Others will heed your call and engage, pursuing your expertise in pivotal positions to further critical kingdom objectives. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. The Father asserts that postponement does not signify rejection. Ready, prepare, for I am dispatching the angels of my benevolence into your existence, and they will confer benefits and abundance upon you. I will accommodate your request and commence a new season and day specifically for you. This is Matthew 6 verse 33. The Father asserts that since you have pursued my presence, you will certainly observe my intervention, and there will be no additional delay. The angels declare today that you are permitted to understand the mysteries. The apostles asked, "Why do you convey messages through parables? What differentiates the 12 from the 5,000? The 12 were predisposed to question and seek elucidation. Distorted thinking and misleading guidance arise not just from incorrect arguments but also from the inability to ask pertinent questions. The Father recommends making proper inquiries. Seek comfort in the questions that reveal my grandeur. Disregard the responses that placate human cognition and logic. I am the divinity who has never organized anything sequentially. Men have endeavored to comprehend my mysterious brain but have been deterred by the offended nature of primitive consciousness. The Father declares, I have shaped the human intellect and endowed you with the capacity for profound understanding. It is your responsibility to harmonize your thinking with the essence of my spirit, which dwells not in your soul but in your spirit. My insights and concepts connect within you, offering direction that will empower you to overcome challenges that the average person cannot discern, resulting in the breakthrough you have long desired. Today, God implores you to choose awareness of Him over self-awareness. The original couple was oblivious to their nudity until self-awareness arose due to sin. Sin represents egotism, self-deception, and self-referentiality. Ignore the misleading diversions of the self and the imperatives of self-centered aspirations and requirements. The Father mandates a solitary condition, to retreat with me, surrendering self-absorption and becoming engrossed in the life that dwells within you. The self represents constraint, inadequacy, distress, and torment. Shift your attention away from yourself and commit to my purpose and plan for your life. Present yourself willingly, confident that I am the river abundant with my spirit, guaranteeing your preservation. The Father commands to serve as a vessel emptied. You are not exhausting a finite supply of time, patience, or material resources. You are a conduit of divine abundance, and you will eternally maintain an unlimited reservoir of what you offer in my name. God declares that you have requested my aid for issues that you can already manage independently. Upon my ascension, I granted gifts to humanity and showered blessings upon you. Those blessings were designated in expectation of your coming, granting you access to the full trust and assurance of my kingdom conferred upon you. The Father said, I desire for you to comprehend what is rightfully yours. I urge you to recognize and fully embrace the talents and graces accessible to you. Employ my abilities. Embrace my proposal and claim dominion over it. It is redundant to seek what I have already supplied. Rise with determination and take action. I have offered you restoration and well-being. I have conferred prosperity and vitality. Articulate and exercise the authority I have bestowed upon you. Embrace and comprehend my promise, and you shall remain steadfast and assured in receiving what I have bestowed upon you, proclaims the Father. God declares today that He is here among you. You reside within me during your terrestrial life. You navigate the heavens with me, while I dwell within you on the terrestrial plane. I am disclosing you in the heavenly domain, and you are designated to declare me on earth. The Father declares, I am your only authority. Do not fear the deeds of humanity, for you are not merely human, you are a new creation in Christ, intended for dominion and government, equipped with the full authority of my kingdom. Consequently, do not fear humanity, proclaims the Father. Do not fear dire conditions, situations, or scenarios. Avoid concentrating on the material and dread, rather, reflect on the ethereal elements of my spirit and kingdom, and rejoice in the assurance of your triumph. Understanding reality emancipates you. Are you free? Asks the Father. Would you be independent from the circumstances and limitations of existence? Focus your thoughts and attention on me, and I will elevate you to your due status within my domain. God declares today that I am both your divinity and your goodwill. I represent the enhancement of your beauty. I serve as your safeguard and your guarantee. I am your fortress, I am your unwavering support, I am your foundation. The Father proclaims, I am your abode. Today, I invite you to enter the profundities of my essence, enabling you to reside and flourish in the hidden refuge of the Most High, where I shall protect you from the world. Your physical body, or earth suit, is observable, while the hidden substance of your existence, the spirit, remains invisible, while I empower and fortify you to face any challenge. The Father declares, I am directing you to cultivate a renewed inner awareness of my presence today. Although your external self may be occupied with worldly matters, I have sheltered you within my sanctuary. I am engaging with you in the inner sanctum that exists within you, which functions as my abode within your essence. In every situation and place, remember that I exist imperceptibly within you. You reside in the hallowed domain of my presence. Remember that the everlasting arms support you. I am your totality, all that you own derives from me, for I am your deity and your origin. Should you be asked to perform supplementary tasks, you may proceed without exhausting your energy, as my strength is your strength. Do not dread the passing of time, for, before Abraham was, you were within me, and that constitutes your authentic existence. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family. God declares today, do not fear. Fear stems from being deceived by the adversary and his malevolent suggestions of his illusory supremacy. Do not fear. Your adversary is not your equal. Your spiritual foe has no entitlement to the blood that was shed for you. Your spiritual foe lacks the designation bestowed upon you as both a shield and a support. Do not fear, for the opponent lacks my transcendent word that eradicates every false burden and yoke. If you cross fire, the flames will not consume you. If you cross water, you will not drown. Do not fear. Demonstrate and display confidence. In serenity and confidence, you will understand your identity as a son. I provide you with my serenity. Do you not comprehend that there is no obligation for you to exert yourself, no need to engage in futile effort, or to attempt to conform my will to your own? I provide you with my serenity. This is my gift to you, a spiritual bestowal of serenity. Merely surrender. God declares that leisure and relaxation are not wicked. Taking time to withdraw and allow for rest to revitalize your mind and body does not constitute trailing. Remember that I reside within you, doing the necessary steps to enhance your existence. I neither sleep nor slumber, and the favor I have bestowed upon you acts as a vigilant force monitoring your existence, even when your thoughts drift or during your nighttime repose. Each day, you will rise to witness the renewal of my mercies, proclaims the Father. I am limitless, thus you shall not be restricted. I am prepared to participate in your life, thus, do not be concerned or discouraged by external pressures and chaos. I support you. I will lead you through the complete process, and you will observe the outcome and verify my commitment to delivering and preserving. Today, God proclaims that your heart mirrors the ark of my covenant. You are the vessel that carries my essence, accompanied by symbols and wonders. A multitude will hear my voice for you. I am promoting you from obscurity to prominence. Some will watch with intrigue, while others will view it with scorn. Recognize that my testimony, together with the spirit of prophecy, is manifesting inside you and forging a bond with you. The Father articulates a request. Solicit comprehensively. Desire is not just those components that represent resilience and existence. Inquire thoroughly. Let your request reflect your comprehension of the sacrifices I made on the cross to facilitate the potential for answered prayer. I function as your comforter. I am reconciling all of your accounts. Refrain from fixating on previous events. Avoid retrospective contemplation. Refrain from contemplating historical occurrences, as they do not provide insights or predictions for the future. I will offer you the same support I have given to others. Recognize that I am disclosing my identity as the deity capable of surpassing expectations in extraordinary and plentiful ways. We want the removal of all individuals and factors that adversely affect us and the business. Today, God argues that thankfulness catalyzes the responses to prayers that are yet to manifest. Ingratitude pervades the universe, yet, by articulating gratitude and commendation for your unfulfilled requests, you can overcome the affliction of skepticism and elevate to my throne. The Father asserts that resistance is present, but it is conquered and subjugated by praise, honor, and appreciation directed towards me. The prophet sent the devotees to confront the surrounding army, and I defended a multitude encircling my city. I will not reciprocate for you. Commendation is essential to the process. Admiration evokes and embodies the core of your redemption. Today, let your praises be uplifting and audible expressions of joy, rather than vague and lukewarm approvals. Be bold in your praise, and let it inspire even the ungrateful and disdainful. By doing so, you can change the dynamics of your relationships, and I will expand the benefits you receive, allowing you to grow both in breadth and depth. God commands you to rise early today and to bring to His attention the essentials of your life. I acknowledge all your concerns before your inquiry, yet prayer is essential to the process. The Father contends that unexpressed prayers are simply vague wishes, but vocalized petitions hold substantial power and provoke immediate reactions from my hand. You have requested plenty, but I contend that I am more than adequate. It delineates my identity and my conduct. I am the deity of abundance, and I proclaim that abundance is on its way to you. The Father proclaims, I bestow upon you favor. I confer favor upon you throughout the city and with the folks from whom you seek favor. Maintain composure and ignore those with opposing views, as I am directing them towards your just objective. The Father recognizes your anguish and the isolation you have sometimes experienced. I am here, fulfilling your every need, my beloved. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family.